But, oops. Okay, so right now we're reacting to Sami Callaghan versus Pentagon Jr. in a Mexican death match. And if you're watching this right now, it's Cinco de Mayo Day. So yeah, I figured why not make it. Yeah. And it's on the same day that I filmed the Penta and Bandito match. So, yeah. So what? And this is Impact. I don't know if it's going to show the full match. Yes, it's wrestling full match. Yeah. So I watched this match before, and it's not as extreme as the match we just watched, which is probably not even up. Which, yeah, I'm not even trying to censor anything from the match, so hopefully it goes through. If not, well, I'm screwed, I guess. Yeah. But unfortunately, by the time this comes out, probably would be a different match on the thing. So, enough blabbering. We're gonna get into this match. Callaghan versus Penta. Let's get that match. Let's do this.
And tonight is because of the violence that's going to ensue inside this ring from these two lunatics, these sickos, Sami Callaghan and Pentagon Jr.
Well, after what we saw at Slammiversary, I'm glad we're removed from the action because those two have a hatred that is legendary.
Champion, a former AAA champion, a former Lucha Underground champion. He is.
Is there Is there a Pentagon Senior? Because usually when they put a Junior in front of someone's name, it usually means that they're the Pentagon Senior.
Zero fear, Pentagon Jr.
And you can imagine the bad blood Callaghan is taunted everywhere he goes for having his head shaved by Pentagon Jr. at Slammiversary. He doesn't forget. He made one of his own stable, Dave Christ. He made Jake Christ shave his head. Callaghan is obsessed with Pentagon Jr. and what happened to him at Slammiversary.
Callaghan was humiliated. In this building,
for some context to this match, I think a month prior to this, Sami got his head shaved by Penta because it was a mask versus hair match, and obviously the rules of the match is if Penta loses, he has to have a mask. However, if Sami lost, he had to get his head shaved. He lost, and then he got subjugated by Pentagon. Real life brother Phoenix, I think the real brothers, I'm not sure. But anyways, and that's how we got here. So that's what.
Entertainment complex here in Toronto. And Don, these two will play some strange games in this match. They'll allow the other one to chop the other one. They'll use forks. They'll use anything they
right
can.
outside now.
Looking for weapons. Looking to arm themselves. Both men have steel chairs.
How about Callaghan accepting a Mexican death match, which one would assume would be the purview, if you will, of Pentagon Jr.
Both of these men want to win this rivalry. Both of these men want to put each other away. And the shots through their hands and a pump kick for Callaghan. And the battle's on in Toronto.
Sling blade. The fans love Pentagon.
He is the most unique athlete on the planet. You can feel the tension, you can feel the animosity. Big fight feel.
Yeah, big slap to that protective vest of Callaghan.
Oh, it's not going to be
It's
protected.
coming off now, baby.
Pentagon Jr. removing the vest of Sami Callaghan. Exposes his chest.
chop from Pentagon Jr.
Again, it is this sick game that these two will play. The rivalry started in Los Angeles when Sami Callihan tried to take the mask of Pentagon Jr. It continued through Slammiversary. Will it culminate here tonight in this Mexican death match?
They already broke a chair. Look at that.
Come on, ref! Cole's mom.
Another one.
This chair already bent and twisted in the hands of Pentagon Jr.
Pentagon Jr. so well-rounded. Lucha Libre, American style, Japanese style, and yes, hardcore styles. The referee's about to find out if he's not careful.
Again, notice qualifications in this match. The referee's job is to simply count to 3 or be there if somebody taps out. And Pentagon delivers another big kick. Don, I'm afraid to ask, but what's in the pinatas?
I don't think it's candy, as you suggested.
Here comes Sami Callihan looking for a powerbomb. He shot him over the chairs. Sami Callihan goes for a cover on Pentagon. Hooks the leg and a kick out at 2.
Pentagon, look at that chair bent in half from Pentagon's back getting dropped on it.
Sami Callihan eyeing.
Got the table. Gonna get the table.
Again, everyone has been banned from ringside. That's why you don't see the brother of Pentagon out here, Phoenix. That's why you don't see Dave and Jake Christ. Callihan is rearranging the furniture here at the Rebel Entertainment Complex. God, what must go through his mind as he's setting up this table?
Who knows what's in the mind of Sami Callihan? The Callihan death machine is on the loose, and that is not going to be good for Pentagon Jr.
Remember Barbed Wire Massacre 3? Remember when Sami Callihan burst on the scene here in Impact Wrestling, and now he's got his hands on Pentagon Jr. He's going to look to suplex the man off the apron through the table.
Great block by Pentagon.
Careers get
Look
shot
out, look out, look out.
in matches like this. Big shot. Callihan saves himself from going through the table. Here comes Pentagon up and over. Oh my God.
Both men through the table. Tope con hilo by Pentagon Jr. took out Callihan.
What's going to happen next? The Mexican death match continues after this. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling. Welcome back to the Mexican death match between Pentagon Jr. and Sami Callihan. Down before the break, we saw the first table busted as Pentagon goes up and over and takes out Callihan.
Yeah, incredible. And look out. Pentagon Jr.'s got one of those pinatas. You're asking what's inside. We're about to find out.
I don't know if we want to know what's inside. No! The pinata in the hand moments ago of Pentagon Jr. We remind you immediately following Impact tonight, 2 all-new episodes of Swedish Dicks right here on Pop. Pentagon's got the pinata. Oh! Beating Sami Callihan.
Like a toy goat. He's tearing it apart. What's inside? Oh my God.
Who fixes this stuff? He's got a staple gun. Did he just pull out of a children's toy?
Look at Callahan's face. He realizes it. And he knows he's in deep, deep trouble.
If there's a stable gun in a pinata at a kid's birthday party, well, I don't know, I didn't see him out. They would probably have a big lawsuit on their hands. I'm just saying. But obviously, this is a wrestling match, so it doesn't really matter right now.
Here. Pentagon Jr. will not hesitate to punish Sami Callihan in this Mexican death match.
Callihan is... There's going to be another fine for Sami Callihan.
Oh, God.
He just stapled the man. He's stapling him. Oh, my God. Callahan said...
Oh, my God. Wow. Well, I was always worried about Callihan having children.
Oh, my God. Don, Pentagon. God, he's gonna
Look at this. Look at this.
He's gonna staple his head.
Now do it. Do it.
He's gonna staple his head.
Do it.
Oh no! Oh
Jesus.
Oh my God! Now he's gonna rip it off.
Oh my God. God, Callahan has all of this coming.
And somehow,
One blower.
the match continues. Pentagon flies into the cover, hooks the outside leg, shoulders down, and Callahan mistakes it too. After taking 7 or 8 staples to his body, Sami Callahan kicked out. And now we have another pinata. We are with you, ladies and gentlemen, for the duration of this match.
What is that, a toucan? What's he got there?
And he's biting it open.
Is he gonna shave the beard? Maybe the eyebrows, old school.
The clippers that Pentagon Jr. used at Slammiversary.
Shave his beard chant.
He's doing it. He's doing it. Callahan's trying to fight free. And a low blow from Sami Callahan.
Groin claw. Groin claw. Groin claw.
Callahan dismisses of the clippers. Pentagon's on the outside of the ring, and no reprieve being given to him from Callahan. Living up to his name tonight of the Death Machine.
Yeah, nothing fancy. Callahan just got a handful of crotch there and wrenched away until Pentagon dropped to his knees and rolled outside.
I suppose it's retribution for the staple to the same area of Sami Callahan from Pentagon. What are we witnessing?
Yeah, look at this now. Gonna try to powerbomb him, I expect, through this table.
Callahan says thumbs up, thumbs down. Pentagon puts on the brakes.
Yeah, sits out of it. Great counter by Pentagon.
Great way to sprawl there by Pentagon Jr. and grab the ankle of Sami Callahan. Boom! Back and forth they go.
Oh, that'll break a leg. But Callahan right back with a trash can.
No countouts. Falls count anywhere in the Mexican Death Match. First time ever on network television for a reason.
Another pinata.
What's going to be inside this one?
This is like Christmas morning. Feliz Navidad, Josh. What's he got? It's the bat. And we know what Callahan likes to do with the bat. He likes to cripple people. He likes to blind them. He likes to put them out. And now he's setting up Pentagon.
It's the weapon that started it all for Sami Callahan, and he just swung for the fences. It's a human being's head inside that garbage can.
And you don't know when it's coming because you can't see. Countered by Pentagon.
Oh! How is Pentagon on his feet? Got him up. Death Valley driver through the table. A running Death Valley driver through the table for Pentagon Jr. One more look at this. Through the table for Pentagon Jr. One more look at this. And now Pentagon, it's falls count anywhere. Shoulders down, and Callahan kicks out at 2.
Falls count anywhere in a Mexican death match here tonight. Pentagon Jr., Callahan. This is a war, and we expected nothing less. This is a war, and we expected nothing less.
One more look at the Death Valley driver through the table. Callahan kicked out.
Last one, last pinata. Oh, Lego! It's Lego, Josh! You ever stepped on a Lego?
It hurts.
It hurts, you bet it hurts.
package pile driver. Fear factor coming. Callahan escapes and throws the Legos off the head. And now a package pile driver from Sami Callahan to Pentagon Jr. Hooks to the outside leg and Pentagon kicks out.
Outside Lego.
That's fantastic. In a low blow.
Wait, look at that downstairs. And now he's going to hook Callahan. That's it. That'll be all. Hook the leg. It's over.
Fear factor and a victory. And Callahan kicks out at 2.
How did Callahan kick out of that?
This is like a horror movie. It's like watching The Saw. As you look at this package pile driver, Pentagon calls it fear factor on the plastic toys inside the ring. And now you've got Pentagon Jr. setting up a table inside the ring. What does Pentagon Jr. have in mind here? What will Pentagon Jr. do next? What will these two men do next to each other? Oh boy.
Callahan is prone and helpless on that table, and Pentagon's going upstairs.
Callahan
Pop strike.
And now it's Sami Callahan's opportunity to inflict pain and punishment on Pentagon Jr.
Callahan setting him up. Going for a superplex here.
Through the table. Pentagon Jr.'s got other thoughts in mind. Oh my. Callahan, he's got a thumb in the eye.
Of course he does. Look out, look out, look out.
With the pile driver through the table.
Oh, God! Stuffed pile driver off the second rope through the table.
And Callahan's got
Callahan won! Callahan wins!
Here is your winner, Sami Callahan.
Remember that the pile driver was gifted to Sami Callahan by perhaps the most sadistic wrestler to ever compete, Mick Foley. Callahan uses it here tonight in the Mexican death match to defeat Pentagon Jr.
Callahan has been on the losing end of some big matches the last few months. But this is retribution. This is Sami Callahan redefined, Josh.
Sami Callahan, shaved head and all, secures the victory in the violent Mexican death match on Impact.
That was the Mexican death match. No, it wasn't that extreme, but it was so fun to watch. Yeah. So yeah. And that will be it for today. I'm gonna go film one more reaction just in case the other one doesn't go through. And that match is probably gonna be the longest match I ever watched on the channel. But yeah, because I have a pretty fun match that I wanted to watch. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see when you're seeing this, it's gonna be Cinco de Mayo, so basically it will already be out. Anyways, anyways, so happy Cinco de Mayo. This will be coming out on the May 5th of 2026, Cinco de Mayo Day, which I think it is. But I'll see you guys in the next video.